Hi everyone, it's Efe here, and today I want to share with us on the phrase psychological hardiness. I got that phrase from a lady called Suzanne Kobasa, and that's what I want to share with us today. In my previous video, I talked about Mondays not being the favorite day of the week for a lot of people, and that's because they are disillusioned with their jobs. You don't have to be stuck in it, and that's why my mission is to encourage you to be the best version of yourself by expanding your coast, enlarging your coast, expanding your vision, and broadening your horizon. Even though it was discovered that the risk of heart attack is 20% greater on Mondays for men and 15% for women, they also had some other factors like over drinking during the weekend, but I think a lot of it has to do with people being disillusioned with their jobs, and that's how they were able to record that number of deaths, especially on Mondays, and it took place at about 9 a.m. The good news is that it can be handled, and I just want to encourage us that we should be grateful for what we have. And if we don't like the job we have, let's take action to make changes and get what we want. Psychological hardiness is a personality trait that distinguishes between those that can manage stress, and still remain healthy, and those that can't, and their health goes down the drain. So we need to not allow the stress of work take its toll on our health. The people who are able to go about doing their jobs, even though it is stressful, and exhibit this psychological hardiness, they take advantage of the situation and see it as an opportunity to grow instead of a threat to their stability. You can build your own psychological hardiness in a lot of ways, but I'm just going to give us 3 ways. One of them is commitment. If you have values that order your life, or that control your life, or that you go by, make sure you are committed to those values. Once you are committed to those values, anything you are doing, you would always think of those values, and those values will be the one ordering the day. Those values will be the one helping you to go about your day and go about things that come your way, so you are not stressed out as a result of activities that take place. Life is not easy, and they say 10% is what happens to you, but 90% is how you react to it. So once you are committed to your goals, your values, those are your driving forces, and so stress won't be an issue as such if you have psychological tardiness. And values, they say, are built in the light and executed in the dark. And my understanding of that is that values are built in the light but executed in the dark, in the sense that it's when the dark storms of life come that your values actually come to play, and you actually know whether you are going by your values or by what you are going through. So let's be committed to our values. Another thing is that we should take control. We should learn to be the master of events that happen rather than let them dominate us. Let's focus on what we can do rather than what we cannot control. I love that Serenity Prayer. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of us know it as well. It says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That is so powerful. And when we do that, our health would, be in top shape, and stress will not be an issue to us. The other thing that I want to talk about that is a personality trait of psychological hardiness is challenge. People that exhibit psychological hardiness like challenges, and they tend to enjoy those challenges because they see them as opportunities for growth, and it helps them. It keeps them sharp, it keeps them on top, it keeps them working harder, it keeps them fulfilled, it keeps them always looking forward to something to do to get better. And even if they fear to face the challenge, the feeling of accomplishment is big enough to find courage to undertake it. So once they think about the accomplishment they're going to get from that challenge, they go about that challenge and they go about it in a positive way. And if we're able to build our psychological hardness, we'll respond positively to stress better, you know, and even it will affect our health positively, even leading to less stress. It's advisable for us to start with small challenges so that we can get to our accomplishments quickly, you know, and then we keep going on with bigger challenges. And, you know, business was not something that I wanted to go into, but here I am talking to you about online business. Napoleon Hill said, for every adversity, there is an equivalent or greater seed of advantage. And, you know, he was right on point. When I discovered that working for someone all the days of my life wouldn't give me the life that I want to live, I had to look for an alternative, and the online business came to my rescue, where I can work when I want, where I want, without any obligation to anyone but myself and my customers. I'm really experiencing the freedom of working for myself and impacting people positively as well. And I feel a sense of fulfillment when people are inspired and thankful for what they have achieved in running their own online business. You know, something I couldn't have achieved if I was working for somebody. Now, working for someone is a great start, but don't depend on it because, you know, anything can happen at any time. Let's weather every storm by developing psychological hardiness. I must say that my wonderful mentors and community have contributed a great deal to who I am today. Apart from the Almighty God, you could become part of our community if you want to. And if you want to learn more, just click on the links below. I would leave you with this for today. Stay blessed, inspired, and grateful. Take care.